I know you see the title, but it's not what you're thinking. Just keep on watching. Something that I've been seeing a lot more of has been people asking if Shopify is a scam, people wondering if it's a scam because they don't seem to be making any money off of it. They also see other people not making money off of it, or people that they know not making money off of it. They feel like they're spending money and they're not getting anything in return. Some people feel that the only people making money is Shopify and Facebook ads because they don't get any sales, they can't get any sales, they tried everything and so forth, so they just call Shopify a scam. And here's the thing, it's not a scam. The thing is that most people suck at Shopify. That's it. Most people suck at it because they have this idea of Shopify and it's not what they think. So because it's not what they think, they don't want to think outside the box, see how they could make it work. They just call it quits and call Shopify a scam, or saying that it doesn't really work, or saying that you need thousands and thousands of dollars. You really don't. You just need to know what you're doing. That's the thing. You need to know what you're doing. You need to know how to do those things. The reason why a lot of people fail is because they don't want to put in that effort of actually researching. And if you hit a dead end trying to find another way, a lot of people don't like doing that. They like things to be easy and simple, and that's why most people are workers, because most people don't really like to think outside the box. And it's the same thing with Shopify. It's not an easy job. It's not like an ordinary job. It's not like going in, clocking in, doing the same thing over and over again. You have to think outside the box. Sometimes you have to think of things that haven't been thought of because you're in this particular situation where you don't have a solution for it. I know that sounded kind of weird, but just follow along here. Just because some people don't like putting in that effort doesn't mean that Shopify is a scam. It doesn't mean that you need thousands and thousands of dollars to actually have a successful store. It just means that those people don't put in the effort. And then you have people skipping steps. I have to deal with that constantly, especially with some of the people that reach out to me. They're like, oh, I followed this and this and this from your videos, but I just skipped this because I found it kind of boring, or I skipped this because I wasn't paying attention, or I just thought this wasn't necessary. And that's the thing. The reason I make videos, or the reason people tell you certain things, it's for you to follow those steps. It's not to ignore them. You ignore one step and then you ignore this other step, and you keep ignoring little bits, it's gonna add up, and next thing you know, you don't have a successful store because you're missing a lot of steps. So if some of you guys are watching videos and find certain things boring and only care about the big important things, you might want to rethink this business. You might want to get into something else. And I don't say this to discourage any of you guys. Actually, more power to you. If you really want to do it, go for it. If you guys don't like putting in effort, if you guys don't like thinking outside the box and doing all that, then please don't even waste your time and money in this, because a couple of you guys just try for about a month or a little bit over a month and then give up, call it quits, and then just complain to everybody, go and post on different videos. Some people posted in my videos saying that this is fake, that they tried it for a week, they didn't get any results, or they tried it for so long and they didn't get any results. So please don't do that. If this isn't for you, don't even bother with it. But if you decide to follow along and actually go with it because you feel this is what you want to be doing, then I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, you have to be putting in the effort. You really have to think outside the box. Don't just call quits whenever you hit a dead end, and actually go and do your research, because a lot of people who message me never do the research. It's like they want me to do the research for them. So don't do that. Don't be lazy. Do your research. Don't contact me and say, hey, I don't know what to sell, or hey, you mind telling me what I should be selling because I don't know what to sell, or hey, how should I target my audience? Don't do that. Don't be lazy, because if you contact me or anybody who sells on Shopify and are asking, hey, who do I target, or hey, what do I sell? You're either gonna get ignored, or most likely they know that you're not going to actually be successful, because just from you telling them that, they know that you're not gonna want to put in the work, that you're gonna want to be handed everything. And yes, they might tell you what to sell and who to target, but they know you're not really gonna take action on it because you don't want to put in the work. And another big thing why a lot of people call quits on Shopify, it's because they don't know how to target. They don't know how to do their audience research. They don't know how to market themselves. A lot of people just think marketing is, okay, I have a store that has to do with Bitcoin, so I'm gonna go ahead and target people who like Bitcoin. I'm gonna target anybody in the world, and I'm gonna target any age, and I'm gonna target any gender. And they go ahead, they run their ads, they spend $100, $200, $300 on ads, and that's all they target, and they get no results, or they get 1 or 2 sales and be like, yeah, this doesn't really work out, you need thousands of dollars. Trust me, I actually had one of my friends do that. They spent $1,000 on ads targeting very, very broad. They didn't even get a sale. And eventually he gave up because he spent over $1,000 on ads, even though he didn't target correctly, but he didn't let me know, so I wasn't able to help him out. He just decided to do things on his own, which, you know, I admire that, but at least ask for help when you have no idea what you're doing, or ask for help and then provide what you've done. For example, if you're contacting me and you need help, be like, hey, I've done this and this and this, and I seem to be stuck here. What would you suggest I do? Should I do this or should I do this? Or do you have any other option? Don't just be like, hey, what do I do? Because I have no idea where you're at, what you've done, and what you're trying to do. But I got a little bit too sidetracked there. Back to ads. You guys have to understand ads. That's another reason why people fail at Shopify. That's why people say that Shopify is a scam, because they don't understand how to advertise. They might have their store, they might have their niche, they might have everything ready, but they don't know how to advertise. They don't know how to drive traffic to that website, and they don't get any sales. So once you learn how to properly advertise, you're going to be able to make a lot of money with Shopify. You have to know how to structure your ads. You're going to have to know how to do your research, and you have to know how to target your audience and how to define your audience. Keep in mind that when you define an audience, it's not everybody in the world. It's not everybody that is between the ages of 18 to 60 something. It's not men, women. It's not both genders in one ad. No. Make sure when you target your ads that you divide things into different genders, into different age groups, into different locations. Don't try to put everything in one ad set. That doesn't work. That hardly ever works. So that's it for the video, guys. Hopefully I kind of get you guys in the right mindset to go and do Shopify. And for those of you guys who probably read that Shopify is a scam, or kind of worry, or don't know if you want to get into it because of those comments, hopefully this video answers some of your guys' concerns. And don't believe everybody who calls Shopify a scam. It's just that they didn't know how to handle it. They didn't know how to actually put in the work. They didn't know how to manage the store, and they failed. And because they failed, they assume that everybody else is going to fail. So don't believe them. And know that when you're getting into this, you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to think outside the box. And it's not going to be as simple as having a 9 to 5 where you clock in and do the same thing over and over again. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, and make sure to think outside the box when it comes to Shopify.